This week in Louisiana agriculture, Louisiana lawmakers are putting tax exemptions under the microscope in the search for more money, including those important to farmers and ranchers.
I'm A.J. Sabine here in Iberia Parish, where researchers are developing more nutritious grass for your cattle. I'll have more on that coming up.
Buyer beware. Organic products may not be worth their extra cost. I'm Kristen Oakes, and I'll have that story coming up.
Hi, I'm Avery Davidson. Thank you for joining us. Michael Dana is on medical leave. More than $6 billion a year. That's how much money Louisiana farmers, ranchers, residents, and business owners save every year because of Louisiana state tax breaks. That's according to legislators sitting on the Louisiana Revenue Study Commission. Those same legislators are now examining more than 400 tax breaks. They want to know which ones are no longer necessary, which ones are outdated, and which ones they can eliminate to bring in more money to fill holes in the Louisiana budget.
This is where Louisiana's tax code is going under the microscope. The goal of these senators and representatives is to find tax breaks and credits which are not working and then consider eliminating them. Speaker of the House Charles Cleckley of Lake Charles says doing this when the legislature is not in session is a good idea.
We probably should do this every 4 or 5 years just to look at all of them and see which ones are performing and which ones aren't.
Louisiana Farm Bureau legislative specialist Joe Mapes is meeting with the members of the Louisiana Revenue Study Commission to make sure they know how important agricultural tax incentives are to Louisiana's economy, especially in light of a tight budget.
We don't want to confuse a budget deficit with a need to throw the whole tax system out and redo it from the start.
Most of our ag exemptions, a lot of them have been in place a long time. They are there to make us competitive with our sister states, but also competitive in the worldwide markets.
When it comes to staying competitive, Revenue Secretary Tim Barfield says he knows the importance of agriculture.
It's a business segment that we want to protect and encourage and build upon. So I think Louisiana will always be a leader in agriculture, and we'll continue to reinforce that with our policies.
At the end of the day, we're going to have to justify every exemption as to its positive effects on commerce, and to see what legislation will come from that.
To that end, Mapes has this advice to Louisiana's farmers and ranchers.
What they should do is they need to get in touch with their legislators locally, back home now, before there's too much commotion in regard to the session. Educate them to A, the fact that the program is in place, because some of these legislators weren't around when it was established. B, the positive impacts of the program, and C, why we should keep it in place moving forward.
The Louisiana Revenue Study Commission will meet 2 more times this month, on October 12th at 1:30 in the afternoon and again on October 22nd at 9 in the morning. Both meetings will be at the state capitol in House Committee Room 6. It's at that meeting on the 22nd when the commission will consider tax breaks for farmers and ranchers. You'll find a link to the meeting schedule and agendas on our website, twilatv.org. Coming up in his bottom line report, Neil Melanson will take a closer look at one of those tax breaks, which has really been a success story for one Louisiana ag industry.